Pascual, kami mismo yun eh. So, mahirap po magkamali sa public eye. But, importante, pag nakakita ka ng mga tao na alam mong who is after your welfare, your well-being, yung mentally, kumbaga, they are for your health, hindi lang physically but mentally and emotionally. Hindi ka lang titingnan bilang produkto o business ka lang, kaya we are here for you. Pag wala na yan, wala na rin kami. Pag nakita mo yung mga taong yun na talagang mararamdaman mo na mahal ka talaga for who you are. May pera ka man, sikat ka man, laos ka man, for keeps yun. Diba?
For keeps.
Oo, at so far, pagdasal natin sa Diyos na, di ba love?
Pero eto nga, kayo as a, you were saying, as a newly married couple, di ba? You guys got married and then the lockdown happened and then you were really forced to get to know each other. Like you said, yung
Forced na forced po eh.
Oo, walang choice eh. So, I'd like to ask Mateo, ano yung nabago? Paano yung naging dynamics ninyo when you were suddenly, in lockdown together, making very important decisions together, being newly married? How was that adjustment?
We got married Feb 2020, and a week after that, lockdown because of COVID happened. We stayed in a condominium for 6 months, kaming dalawa lang, at yung isang aso namin si O4. And it was actually a challenge, but I loved the challenge. I loved it. I had a great time.
Madaming learnings. Discoveries.
But it was the first day, sabi ko, love, this is the first day na adulting na kami ba? Na ito na yun. This is our life together. Let's start this off properly and nicely, kumbaga. So the first thing I did, I opened an Excel sheet. And Feb 21, 2020, our first lockdown, the next day, 2 days after, Feb 2022, 2020, the first lockdown of our first expense. So from that day up to today, all our expenses are there. So I try to be a responsible husband.
And thanks to your papa,
Yeah.
talagang very supportive at helpful sa amin pong mag-asawa pagdating po sa handling our finances and investment.
Yeah, I was gonna ask na, paano yung, how do you discuss it? Like, do you schedule, okay, this time we're going to talk about our finances? Or did you establish rules from the get-go na, love, makilove talaga ako, love. Ano ba tayo? Paano yung gastos natin? Ikaw, sagot mo to, sagot mo yan. Paano yung usapan doon?
I think first and foremost, what's very, very important is, I always told Sarah, knowledge is very important. You need to know. So when people ask you, you're not like, ask him or ask this, ask that. You need to know. So as much as possible, every time we have our tax filing or accounting sessions, I always make it a point, Sarah's present. No? So she knows what we're talking about. It's not, the first sitting, maintindihan mo lahat, di ba? Ako din, hanggang ngayon, hindi ko pa maintindihan, di ba? So, it's just very important to be exposed to this. And then afterwards, Sarah and I, we always talk, love, how do we do this? How do we do that? How do we budget for this? So I'm very, very proud of Sarah that after every single day, you see her growth as a woman, as an independent woman. That talagang, that she really knows what she wants, she knows what she wants to do, and she's very eager to learn about life and how to be an independent woman.
Ang magandang gising.
But I'd like to emphasize Mateo's point on that. Kasi parang a lot of people get intimidated when you talk about finances. Kasi it's numbers di ba? And not all of us are very good at math. Except siguro si Chairman Camacho and of course our Chief Financial Officer from Canada, Mr. Manjit Singh, very much experts at that. But this is what Sun Life is really all about. That you don't have to be scared to take that step because you have a partner taking that step with you. That's what we're all about. And this is what we're continually trying to tell Filipinos na huwag kayong matakot kasi merong gagabay sa inyo.
Yeah. I think just to interject there, it's very, very important, especially for our kababayans, na investing, putting your money somewhere, it's sometimes very intimidating. Like all the campaigns we've been doing for 8 years now, Sun Life has given opportunities for our kababayans to invest for as low as 500 pesos or 100 pesos, if I'm not mistaken, yes. So it's very important to explain to them properly that these investments are for long-term appreciation, kumbaga. They appreciate us after 20, 30 years. Now when you think it's not there, but boom, you open, uy, it's there pala. So that's what we always discuss with Sarah and Love. We really have to prepare for the future. Not for today, not for tomorrow, not for next year, but for when we have kids, when they're going to high school, when they're going to college. So we try to think long term ba. And of course, shout out to my favorite GB that he's been really guiding me.
Shout out.
Of course.
Si GB, yeah, he's my financial advisor here in Sun Life.
Wow! Hi, Sir GB.
Sir, yeah.
Ang advisor ni Mateo is none other than the president of sunlife Asset Management. Grabe, di ba? So, you can imagine the kind of guidance he gets. Pero part of your preparation for the future, eto nakikita namin na you're getting into a lot of businesses, the latest of which is G Productions. Can you tell us more about that?
Paano ba nag-umpisa yun, Love? Nung nag-usap yata po kami mag-asawa, sabi ko, Love, no? Parang may mga nakikitaan kami ng potential sa mga artists na parang we feel like kulang ng push eh. Di ba, Love? Parang galing nitong artist ito pero hindi na push masyado, hindi na ma-maximize yung kanyang yung talento niya, yung capabilities niya as an artist. And ako din po, may mga, halimbawa makikita ako, marinig ako ng music na i-offer po sa akin, pero mayroon akong may isip na certain artist na parang mas bagay to sa artist na to. So parang sabi ko, Love, parang nice din na in the future hindi naman manage, no? Parang maging involved din tayo sa production ng kung ano mang project yon, no?
So G Productions is our baby project. It all started during the pandemic. No, naalala niyo po yung pandemic times, we were all shooting by ourselves at home, di ba? Hindi tayo pwede lumabas, so nasa bahay lang kami nagsishoot-shoot. Tapos sabi namin ni Sarah, Love, gawa nga tayo ng production company, G Productions. Tapos tawanan lang. And afterwards, we took it seriously. And G Productions is here, and we've been co-producing projects with Viva, of course, our management, for 2 years, a year.
Oo, 2 years.
So Sarah's music videos, her concerts this coming July 7. Sana makapunta kayo sa Araneta July 7.
Proud na proud si Boss. Bakas tayo dyan.
No, but more importantly about the bakas and everything, Sarah, we're really encouraging Sarah na she owns, this is hers. She's the president of G Production. She has creative control in doing what she wants to do.
Yes, actually yun lang, no?
Yeah.
The creative
Control. Ako, extra na ako. I'm just here to support my wife. But, I want to make her feel that she can do what she wants to do. With G Productions, with Viva. And this is her company. So, I'm just here to support for her, the legs here, down here. But it's all her brains and so all her creativity. So, that's G Productions. And G Studios, which is our physical studio. We're opening end of July. So kung gusto niyo mag-shooting, doon po tayo sa G Studio sa Alabang.
Yes.
So we're opening July.
Wala po kasing studio sa Alabang eh.
Yeah.
And marami tayong mga kaibigan from the industry who live in
the South. Yeah. So my wife has a businesswoman heart eh. It's inside her.
Actually, talaga,
Yes.
hindi mo.
So I'm just there to support her
Kasi
and
po, on the creative side lang talaga po ako eh. Kasi lumaki din ako na gano'n eh. Di ba, Love? But, yeah. Kasi part yun ng growth mo, tama yan, Love, na maging maalam ka sa pera. Di ba? Kasi parte yan ng buhay, di ba po?
But I like that, yung sinasabi mo kanina, Sarah, about may nag-offer sa'yo ng kanta and then you hear it and parang may naiisip na, ay, bagay ito kay ganito. I mean, that is such a generous thing for an artist to be, di ba? Kasi if you were really just after yung kita lang, or di ba, it's all business, you would get it for yourself, di ba? Pero, there's that generosity to support other artists as well.
Yes, definitely. Sarah's all about collaboration and lifting up Filipino artists. Kumbaga, if you hear her new songs, spokesperson na ako eh. If you hear her new songs, these are all from new artists, new Filipino artists, because she always says, Love, ang laki-laki ng K-pop, why can't you make Filipino artists even bigger? Because talagang, that's our advocacy ba? To really push Filipino artists.
Ma'am, even award-giving bodies, importante yung legitimacy, yung credibility, magkaroon tayo po niyan eh. Kasi, di ba, sana magkaroon tayo ng Grammys, ng ano pa ba, Love? Parang Oscars, Golden Globe Awards. Alam yun, sana one day talagang bigyan natin ng pagyamanin ng gusto ng ang ating sining.
Si Madam De Leon she just got,
Dolly De Leon.
Dolly De Leon,
Yeah.
she's part of the Grammys or something like that. So talaga Filipino, yeah, galing.
Oo nga. Ayan, definitely a lot of potential pa no, in our Philippine entertainment scene. So it's good to know na meron tayong mga dreamers and visionaries like Sarah and Mateo looking after that and taking on the challenge of further lifting the Philippine entertainment scene. But of course, hindi naman tayo parati puro trabaho, di ba? We'd like to relax as well. Kayo as a couple, as a couple, ano ba yung mga favorite forms of leisure and how do you enjoy your time bonding together?
Ayun ma'am, nakakatawa nga every time na nakakapag-travel kami mag-asawa, sabi ko, alam mo, basta meron talaga tayong sapat na fun sa pag-travel natin, okay na ako eh. Okay na ako, basta makakain tayo ng maayos. Basta wala na yung mga material things. Importante meron tayong funds para sa travel and food. Diba? Good food. Food with emphasis. Oo, kasi hindi po ako materialistic talaga eh. Sa trabaho ko po, parang it is our responsibility na pangalagaan syempre yung aesthetics natin, yung suot natin. Kasi sino pa ba naman po ang mag-aangat, mag-uplift ng sarili natin, ng imaging natin, kundi tayo rin na artist, responsibility natin yan. But yung travel talaga is, we really enjoy traveling. No?
Eating good food, the Gianni, oh my God, such good food.
And creating memories, beautiful memories.
Memories, of course. Hindi ko masyado alam kung saan nilalagay ni Sarah yung lahat ng food na yun, Kasi,
Grabe to mag-workout si Sarah.
Oh, tell us about your health routine as a couple.
Mahal.
I regularly work out, but Sarah works out all the time. She does yoga a lot. She does Pilates. She does treadmill every night before sleeping.
Hindi naman every night.
Every other
Pag
night.
may concert lang.
Pag may concert! No, but she really keeps fit, and not a lot of people know she's a very strong runner. Okay, she runs very good. She can do her 5K in around 25 minutes.
Uy, ka naman
26, let's say 26. So she's a good runner. That's still very good. That's still very good. She can run very well.
Grabe!
Alam niyo ba kung ano sinasabi niya na under 26? Kasi mag-boyfriend-girlfriend pa tayo noon. Siyempre, pa-impress ako sa'yo. Wala kang choice, no? Wala ka pa yung walang choice eh.
Grabe, living healthier lives, kasama sa pagiging couple ninyo. I love it so much. Okay, now, I'd like to know also, kasi parang you're also very passionate about nature, about the environment. What are your advocacies? Can you tell us more about that?
Advocacies, no? Sarah and I, just last year, we became very much involved in sustainability, kumbaga, no? So we have this little space in the jungles of Laguna, and we fell in love with the place. It's a farm actually, and we have some farmers there that we grow little crops and some produce for our restaurants, kumbaga. So we have some arugula, some lettuce, some cherry tomatoes that we try to grow. We grow there, and it produces for our restaurants, kumbaga. So things like that, no? And Sarah's also very passionate with animals, animal welfare. You know, she started being involved with this foundation called AKF.
Animal Kingdom Foundation.
Animal Kingdom Foundation. So basically, their whole messaging is to stop animal cruelty. Animal cruelty, di ba? Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Stop.
And dog meat trade.
Dog meat trade. You know, selling dogs for food, etc. to make kata and all. So
Hindi lang dogs, mga horses po.
mga horses and all these things. So she's very involved with animal rights. Matter of fact, just last week we were in Batangas in Tita Susan Enriquez farm. And going back home, she saw the 2 kittens in the road. And then sabi niya, love, tigil tayo, kunin natin. Sabi, huwag naman, may-ari yan, may-ari.
Kasi gitna po
Kasi
talaga
gitna.
ng kasada. Oh.
So the driver went down and we moved the cat to the side. And then we nagkumandar kami. Tapos sabi niya, love, kunin natin. Sabi, hindi pwede, baka may-ari yan. So sabi ko, sige, atras kami. Nung umatras kami, yung mga dalawang...
Tinabi na kasi ng...
tinabi namin, bumalik sa gitna. So talagang baka masagasaan to.
Nagpapakuha sila. Oh.
So kinuha namin. And
And we gave them po sa...
to our friend in Batangas
na
that she
merong-
rescues cats.
Yes.
At first she wanted
Cat
it for our
shelter.
house. So we already have 5 dogs plus 2 cats. Sabi ko, love, I think that's a little too much. I think next time we have 5 dogs and 2 humans na lang. Di ba? So yun na lang, instead of 2 cats. So anyways, we gave the cats to our good friend that rescues cats and yeah, they're happy now. So yun.
Bilang isa rin akong cat mom, I'm super touched. Thank you so much for doing that, Sarah and Mateo. Okay, now just to close this little chat, I'd like to ask you to give a message kasi as we were talking, as Carla was discussing a while ago, marami pa rin yung medyo uncertain about getting insurance, about getting investments. So, ano yung word of advice na mabibigay ninyo for those na have all these financial goals pero medyo may fear pa into learning about it or into getting into it?
For us naman, we'd like to recommend and of course advise our fellow kababayans that insurance is very, very important. Investing your money is very, very important, especially to a company or organization that's very, very credible.
And no matter how small the amount is.
Yes, no matter how small, you can always start. The earlier, the better, kumbaga. You know, everybody knows sa araw ngayon sa social media, marami pong mga scams ngayon, di ba? Invest here, invest there, di ba? Mamaya mag-invest ka doon, too good to be true, mawawala yung pera mo. Yeah, like I have our kasambahay, you know, she was messaging an online app on a bank and she thought, sir, ito legit to, magpapasa ako ng ganito. And then hindi pala. Naubos yung pera niya sa account. So, things like that though, we launched a very, very good campaign years ago called Slam the Scam. I hope we do something again in the future.
Yes.
To really implement this reminders to our kababayans. Now, what are the things we have to spot before investing, kumbaga, no? If it's too good to be true, if the returns are too high, etc., if the organization is credible, etc., etc. So I think Sun Life is the perfect company for all our kababayans to start putting some money as soon as possible. Because one, the company is super credible, more than 100 years.
Yes, 128 this year.
128 years. Two, our financial advisors are amazing. They know what they're talking about. They know what they're doing. So your money is in good hands. If you have questions, they answer your questions for you. So yun, and we give opportunities for our kababayans to start in a very, very minimal amount. So the earlier we start, the better it is for all of us. Yun po.
Don't be scared.
And yun yan ma'am, don't be afraid to ask. Because to seek help from talagang credible or mga experts, no? And of course, partner with a credible brand, no less than the number 1 life insurer, Sun Life.
All right. Thank you so much, Sarah.